So quite impressive. An end befitting a fool like you.
Hello everybody, what is up? It is me, your boy King Geometrik, and we're back with some more commentary for these videos. So it seems like you guys liked whenever I did commentary for the last video. It was over 2 hours, so I thought that maybe I'd keep up and doing it. So, Lily here, I'm not sure what sort of team this is that we're facing. Baby, Broly, and Gogeta. I mean, like, maybe if a powerful opponent, maybe if Gogeta was in, like, the leader slot. But as you can see, we're not starting off this battle too good. You know, this dude was doing pretty well at first. Our Broly, so I will tell you guys, this is after the season reset, so Broly does not have all his buffs anymore. Also, you guys will see a different part where the video changes up, because these videos right here are still on the Motorola Edge Plus 2023. And later on, the ratio is going to change because me catching the videos on the Pixel Fold. But as you guys can see here, we're trying to give this guy the work, trying to see what we can do to him. Bojack, of course, coming in, still doing good damage. I don't know why people didn't like him as a free-to-play. Like, I do wish that he had blast armor and a cover change, but it is what it is. Garlic Jr. getting the transformation off. And let's see, yep, the backflip, you know, everybody's favorite Gogeta, at least now since he's out of the leader, not leader slot, out of the feature boost. He doesn't do as much as he used to, which is a good thing. Even his special doesn't really one-hit KO anymore. As you can see, we're trying to, you know, Broly transform, and it's still giving Garlic Jr. the work. Trying our best to beat him. I tried to go into Bojack, obviously eliminated advantage. I did not want to lose Garlic Jr. But then I remembered, hey, Garlic Jr. is the tankiest of tanks, and he wasn't really taking damage. Broly, had to get the transformation off with him because he was getting low. This dude was giving us the works for a second. He was getting all the hits. I wasn't really getting anything on him. I kept trying to, you know, push back on his assault, but it was not working out too well for me. Making sure all my microphones are uncovered, because I know sometimes the mic on this phone isn't the greatest. I'm doing this on the Motorola. Obviously, Broly was getting low. His Broly still had full health. I went into Bojack to try to get some element advantage, and that's where Bojack started doing some good boy damage. But then he went back to Gogeta, which Bojack was not doing damage to him. Garlic Jr. as well, not doing the most damage. Got another backflip. Once we get all three of his gauges out, that Gogeta won't be too hard to counter. It's just those gauges, man. Go back into Broly for element advantage against Baby. He tried to go into his Broly to save, and that's where, you know, he loses Baby here. So, yep. And now Gogeta, everybody's favorite. Tried to go for the blue, missed, and then I was like, time to get this dude out of here. Hit him with the rush. I believe that I got it. It's been a while since I recorded. This was back at the beginning of the season. Yep, got it. So then we got his Gogeta out of here, and then all we had to do was worry about Broly. And bam, there goes Gogeta. Okay, how much damage? 6.7 mil. Not the most, but not the least amount either. Alright, so now we just had to worry about this annoying Broly of his. How are we going to get him out of here? Bam, he hit the green. Holy smokes, my Broly was not liking that too much. Did I lose Broly in this game? No, I think I was able to hit the LF on him. I think that I went in for... Oh, no, he forfeited. Alright, give me a quick second here. Well, you guys are obviously not going to hear this. Alright, I am back. I don't know what the heck was going on with my phone screen. It just looked like there was like some sort of like grease or something on it. I don't know if it's because me and Jasmine have it beside a candle or what. But now the screen looks a lot better. It was really bugging me. Okay, so now we're going against a future team. Obviously, future. The units he were using were not the most viable. Like, he had Fuse Zamasu, not even Zenkai, and then he also had green transforming Goku Black and blue Zamasu. Obviously, you can tell he's real because ain't no bot going in and gliding to the side. He also was trying to get Bojack out of there. Now, I do feel bad for this dude because, like I said, he was a real person. He was in a guild and everything. I said that I'm done putting the bot battles in. But just not having a Zenkai or just any sort of, you know, newer unit than what he was rocking. I mean, it sucks, man. Like, I don't know if he was a new player or if he hadn't played for a long time and was just trying to hop back in. So, Alrighty. Sent him Bojack to try to eat some of the hits, because obviously Bojack, whenever his partners get hit, he gets buffs. Obviously wasn't working out too well. This dude came in here and then he was like, yeah, it's time for me to start putting in the work. Garlic Jr. obviously coming in to take hits. Dude, I'm not even going to lie. I've heard people say this Green Goku Black needs a Zenkai. And bro, he would be scary. Like, this Green Goku Black, whenever he came out, was the best unit in the world. I feel like if he got a Zenkai, he would just dominate. He would dominate the meta. He almost lost Garlic Jr. I believe I popped the transformation here. Yep, because we can't lose Garlic Jr. that easy. And that's what I'm saying, man. The Green Goku Black he's using, his time is up. Even though he's a green unit, green units nowadays will KO purple units in the Rise and Rush with, it just doesn't matter. No matter how, and Garlic Jr. wasn't even transformed. So, obviously, man gets his cover changed. Like I said, he was not doing too bad for using an old team. Like, I feel like this dude might have used to play, and then he left, and he's just using, like, the units that he had before he left, you know, because a few Zamasu Zenkais is still very new. He kind of kept, like, blocking in where I could go, because obviously I didn't want to throw Broly in with Zamasu, but I didn't really have a choice. Here he goes, popping his special, no, green card. Does Zamasu have an ult? I don't think he does. You guys remember when Red Zamasu was the only Zamasu in the game, and like he was like good when he came out, but then like for years they didn't want to add another one, so you couldn't rock Goku Black Zamasu and Fuse Zamasu. Actually, that's what this guy's doing right here. He's running Goku Black Zamasu and Corrupt Zamasu. That's pretty nice. I didn't even realize that at first. I was just thinking future. But no, the Zero Mortal. And then obviously Broly's not going to do a lot of damage to Zamasu. Zamasu is still very much a tanky boy in his own right. For when people say he's like done for, I don't know, bro. Anytime I verse that Zamasu, he holds up very well. People who use that Zamasu and Beerus are crazy, like 2 blue units, but I don't really rock any green, so they always kind of have me in a hard spot whenever I verse that team. Obviously, sacking off the Green Goku Black is probably the better idea here. His Fuse Zamasu is not doing a lot of damage, but he's still newer than that Goku Black is. Sent him Broly to try to sponge some of the hits. Tap attacks because he ran out of cards. Tried to go in for a green. Obviously, his ult's going to cancel out my green. He timed that. He just waited. Like, I knew he was waiting for something, but I was like, I got to get into something. So then I popped this to get Broly back some HP. And then we're just both waiting for one or the other to make a move. So I zoomed in, jumped to the side. And I went into Bojack to hit with the Crusher. Jeez Louise, Bojack just said, yep, time to hit this ult. Time to hit this blue card. And then I sent in Garlic Jr. to just sponge some of the hits because we haven't even had his endurance popped yet. So Garlic Jr. is the one who could eat these hits. Now, Zamazu's doing pretty good damage. I don't think he's a last man standing unit, but, you know, he could have had me fooled. The dude started playing really good. He was playing very patient. I believe I lose Bojack in this battle because now the man's just starting to play like no other. He's like, my Zamazu's the only one left. I got that regen. Okay, I sent in Garlic Jr. Obviously, nullified cover change. A blue card, I was able to get out of the way. He tap attacks. Go in for Broly. Go for the blue. That's obviously not going to LF. Like, it just wasn't going to. I was trying to get some damage in. I went for the Rise and Rush. He gets out of the way. But then I'm able to finally go in and just start doing some damage. He almost killed me when I went in for that, you know. And then I just go in and finish him off. He did pretty good for having an old team, though. I will not lie. He did really good. Alright, next up, what do we got here? Powerful opponents. A full Zenkai team versus a team that just came out like, you know, it was Broly, Bojack, you know, Garlic Jr. They all came out right next to each other. Now, how does this battle go? Obviously, like, a pretty difficult battle for me because I don't verse a whole bunch of all Zenkai teams. And I really thought that I was going to lose this battle. I'm not even going to lie. I don't know why he sent in Frieza to do some damage to Broly. Maybe the dude just had some, you know, epiphany that I didn't know about, you know. Obviously, Bojack versus Fuse Zamasu. Bojack is going to try to prove his worth. Obviously, this guy's getting the PVs left and right. And now Bojack is having to eat some of the hits. Now, obviously, Bojack is no sponge by any means, but if someone's got to eat the hits, it's going to be him. Alright, I had to pop his main because I was like, alright, Bojack's getting a little bit too low in the health department for me to be comfortable. Got out of the way, was able to start getting some hits off on his unit. Now, obviously, man got scared because he's like, whoa, Bojack is doing some damage. And I was like, yes, he indeed is doing some damage. Now, here's where I try to just get off some combos on the Frieza. Obviously, okay, guys, so whenever you see me go in and I don't jump to the side, assume that the game is lagging because I never just rush in and don't jump to the side. Now, there are some battles where, you know, if they're far away and I hit a very far card or something, like, that's one thing, but I don't just go in because obviously I'm trying to get my, you know, vanish back. So if you guys see something like that where I like to run in but don't jump over, yeah, like that right there, I don't make plays like that. I always try to jump left and right. There he goes. He lost his Zamasu. And then it was just down to his buff boy Jiren. Now, Jiren is not a last man standing unit. Last man stand wasn't really a thing whenever that unit came out. But his obviously doing damage. I think I let Bojack go, right? Yes, I let Bojack go, but there was a reason. I was going to try to hit the LF with Broly. Man got out of the way. Hits with the green card. And I'm like, yeah, I think I got to go into Garlic Jr. Here it goes. Obviously, I wanted to get the LF with Broly on this guy. Not going to lie, you know, why would I? A lot of people want to get the LF, right? Garlic Jr. barely survived by just a sliver of health, and he had bleed as well. So now this guy's going to rise and rush Garlic Jr. Garlic Jr., obviously, though, he literally has endurance. But it was looking very grim here. Like, I was like, oh my gosh, like this dude's Jiren is going to make the comeback of the century. Now, here's where I had to have Garlic Jr. start putting in some work. I was like, alright, it's time to stop playing around. Garlic Jr.'s buffer than Jiren is, and he's taller than Jiren is. But I guess it's not really that hard to be taller than Jiren. Jiren's not that tall, honestly. And then hit with one more of those, and then blue card central to try to get the LF. Did I get it? Yep, Jiren is getting LF by Broly, because, you know, why not? You know, Jiren deserves it. You know, I shouldn't have suspected the challenge from the so-called legendary Super Saiyan. Boy, get your bald head ass out of here. You ain't ready for, you know, Broly.
You could never defeat me.
Obviously, I let Broly say his thing there. That's why I didn't talk there, because I didn't want to talk over him. Alright, here we go. I don't even know what you'd call this family. Gohan family, something along those lines, right? Gohan and Pan, and then Ultimate Gohan. Beast Gohan, that is. Now, this Blue Beast Gohan isn't really the best unit in the world. He's obviously aged a little bit, but, you know, there's people out there who can use him and make him work. I don't think I've lost to this Blue Gohan since he came out, if I'm being, like, 100% honest. Alright. Now Pan is in, and I've got to literally have somebody eat some of those hits. Tap attacks aren't going to work on your boy Garlic Jr. Garlic Jr. looks like Emperor Pilaf, bro, and he has the same voice actor. Alright, so let's see what happens. Obviously, I kept running out of ki. I was trying to stall while it was happening, but I don't know if this dude knew that he was taking my ki away or not. Obviously, I went into Broly, like, right as he was switching from Pan. That was bad on my part, so I was like, yeah, I got to switch into Bojack. Bojack with the green card, and then I pop his main to get some more health and some buffs. But this dude right here was not falling for it. He's like, yeah, I'm not falling for the singular blast. But then I was able to get some hits in with Bojack, and I was like, finally, let's go. The big boy Bojack with some big hands. Alright. Dishing him out. He's doing good damage to Beast Gohan. And since he switched, Bojack got another card and, you know, like, literally ki as well. Bojack not doing that much damage. I don't know if, like, Pan is really type of neutral, so then I was like, yep, I gotta transform, I gotta get Broly in there, and I gotta start doing some more damage. Obviously, this Pan was eating hits, bro, whilst I don't know, like, what her defense is, but she was, like, eating the hits left and right. She was truly a monster. Went in for the the blue, got her out of here. Alright, now Broly's able to run rampant for a little bit. Obviously, type disadvantage, but he's still doing some damage. He tries to send in that ultimate Gohan, which wouldn't have been... I mean, actually, no. If he would have got Gohan in, he would have been able to, you know, cover chain. So I get why he did it. But now he's about to lose his Beast Gohan, right? Bro, this Beast Gohan is eating hits from all my characters. Like, I know that I'm using defense-type characters, but Bojack and Broly are not a defensive-type character, so I don't know why the damage was so lackluster. Obviously, Garlic Jr. has a little bit of, you know, cover null there. That's why he didn't try to switch in, because I believe the 10 timer counts were passed. And then I was able to start doing a little bit of damage. Now, there we go. That's what I was looking for. I was like, we got to have our cards unlocked. And then Garlic Jr. doing good damage. So Ultimate Gohan was not really eating that much damage, and I literally think it's because he's a movie character, and he was on team with non-movie characters. Now, obviously, we're going to LF that Gohan, and he forfeited. He did not want to be, you know, put down. Alright, next team here, we have Movies with Videl, Dies, and LF Cooler. Now, LF Cooler is an awesome character. I wish I had him. Now, do I think that he would be good in today's meta? No, because I think he's over a year old now at this point. But, you know, I could be wrong. Maybe this guy's Cooler's going to come in and show me. Bro, what is with that HP? Alright, he switches into Dies. Starts doing some damage. And, like I said, you can tell he's not a bot because bots are not going to run in and sidestep on you. It's just not going to happen. Pop the green card. I don't know why he was like just sliding to the side like that. Obviously not very pro plays. Obviously I'm not doing that good either. But I'm the first one to start getting hits. He tries to go back into Cooler because he wants to... Bro, his characters were just not eating any damage. Like, they were just taking full fistfuls of damage and not able to eat it at all. Alright, obviously Garlic Jr. came in because Videl's not going to be able to do that much damage to him, even if she runs in and jumps to the side all she wants. Guy goes in for his ult. I don't know what he was expecting to do to Garlic Jr. I don't know. Maybe this one-shot's Garlic Jr., right? Oh, yep, the damage was not there, and then Garlic Jr. is able to pop, you know, being able to go Buff Boy. Dies jumps out of the way from a singular, and then I get out of the way from his blue, and then I just start going in and laying waste to his Movies team. So, yeah, like I said, his Movies team they were not very bulky at all, and I don't know why, like, if he literally had only cards on him that made him do damage. But, I mean, obviously that's like type disadvantage, so that's not a good example. And I'm just able to go in and lay waste to Videl, so... Cooler is still here, and now Cooler is the last man standing. Now, maybe Cooler is about to just come in and lay waste to the team. Now, obviously, he was waiting to do something. I'm not sure what he was waiting to do, but he was trying to get me to go first, and, yeah, it failed. I don't know what he was waiting for, but then Bojack just comes in and is like, Cooler, you're not it. You're not him, bro. You're not. All right, next team we have here is... Fusions with Goku Black in the leader slot is what I would guess. Now, obviously, my favorite unit, Gogeta, is back. And Goku Black is just ready to lay waste to everybody. And now, I got Dies in this battle instead of Bojack, because I wanted to use Dies, right? I think that Dies is really good. It's in it, but it's hard for me to use him because I already have Garlic Jr. as the purple on here, and I really have Dies for a buff because he's one of the newer movie units characters. Obviously, Dies is about to be getting like meleeed here, but I sent in Garlic Jr. to kind of save the boy instead of letting him get bodied. But now Garlic Jr. is obviously taking damage, and I can't really go into Broly here because Broly's not going to be able to hold his own against the, you know, Super Vegito tag. Obviously, I start trying to go in and get a little bit of damage in because I needed something here. And now with the buff boy, Garlic Jr. and his transformation, hopefully able to do some more damage. And we're doing pretty good damage, I'm not going to lie. Obviously, this is before they're transformed, but I don't know why he let them die. I don't know what the game plan was there, if I'm being completely honest. I popped Dai's main ability so he could get some health. And I just start going in and laying waste to Goku Black. I believe I hit, yeah, I hit him with the ult because I didn't want to lose it. Because if I would have just kept hitting him with regular cards, he would have got his backflip and it would have been a waste. So, not really, I mean, he healed back the damage we just gave to him. So, now Broly's going to come in because he's got to lay down the law to Gogeta. As Gogeta does a backflip and just hits Broly out of the way. Not really sure what bro was doing. He just started standing there. And then I was like, okay, well, if you're not going to do anything, I'm just going to let Broly rain terror. And there, bam. Just like that, killed him. Yeah, I don't know what was going on there. I don't know if, like, bro, like, just gave up or what. But don't just ever give up, guys. Come on. Alrighty guys, here we go, going into the next one. Now this battle right here, guys, I will admit is one of the best battles as I've ever been in. So he already versus a team similar to this with the movie's team, but this guy actually had Corrupt Fuse Zamasu, Zenkai up to 7, and then he was using Zamasu and Goku Black. So now he's using the Ultra, you know, he's using, well actually we didn't verse a battle similar. This is the Ultra Goku Black instead of the Sparkin one that the one dude used. Also guys, I'm sorry if at some points the video changes like in saturation. Recording videos on the Pixel has proved to be a struggle while using third-party apps. The Pixel seems to think that humans like the most oversaturated colors sometimes. So if they look sunburnt at any points in the video, guys, I'm sorry. That's just Pixel's editor doing that stuff, even though I don't want it to, and there's no way to turn it off. It looks like though it's actually doing pretty good. It's not going over red whenever I use Bojack, which is what I was afraid of. So it looks like maybe it's not going to do that in these videos. Anyway guys, from this point forward the videos will be a little bit bigger because now we're recording these on the Pixel. But enough about that. So yeah, now we're versing this future team, and I'm telling you guys, this guy was a pleasure to go against. This dude was very tough. And I think he easily could have won, but I think that there's just some parts where I played a little bit better than he did. Like right here, I don't know why he's not doing anything. I mean, maybe he was out of cards. I don't think Bojack, you know, makes it where they lose cards or anything, so I'm not sure what was going on there. Obviously, I'm trying to do some hits with Bojack, but a green Ultra Goku Black is going to keep us from doing anything. I keep going back into Bojack and Garlic Jr. I feel like they're a little bit tankier than what Broly is. But also for advantage. That did a lot to Mr. Garlic Jr. And me and this guy, we just kind of play ring around the rosy a little bit here from time to time. Now we get Broly in to do some damage. I get his gauge all the way up, and then what do? I just keep going in for the attacks. I keep pushing in, getting hits. He's trading out. He doesn't know what to do. And I send in the boy Bojack. Now Bojack is not doing a lot of damage, but Garlic Jr. comes back in. As you can see, I'm kind of putting, you know, the guy in a hard spot now. I'm trying to push and, you know, make sure that he doesn't get to change out whenever he wants. So I just keep going in. Obviously, we're trying to pop that Zamasu's endurance. We want to pop his endurance before mine gets popped. And then there goes his endurance. Ah, man, I forgot. Garlic Jr. has really good card draw speed. I keep going in for this. I try to go in. Yep, and I knew I knew what he was gonna do even before I hit it. I remember this match very well because how good it was. But it just keeps going back and forth with me and this guy right now. I think I lose both. Now I go into Broly, and Broly cover changes. And then we're obviously that's gonna miss because he has time to get out of the way. And then he's hitting Broly here. I send in Garlic Jr. to do a cover change. Obviously, Zamasu is large, but so is Garlic Jr. He got his Vanish back, and now he's in with Goku Black, trying to do some damage. The fact that he's like holding the Scythe as Ultra unit is insane, and the fact they haven't done anybody else like that is crazy. Like, when are they gonna have Sword? I mean Trunks with his sword out instead of having to pull it out for every attack. Finally got his Zamasu out of here. He tried to go in and pop the green card. I know he tried to do that. Obviously, popping green cards is everybody's favorite thing to do. And then I send in Bojack here to try and do some cleanup work. Because obviously, type advantage. Now, Bojack obviously isn't doing the most damage, even for a type advantage character, but he was doing enough. I send back in Broly because obviously Broly had some key. And I just going for the Rise and Rush against Goku Black. Because I couldn't do anything else, and I'm still trying to get that Goku Black out of here. So we got his Goku Black. I've obviously got my cards changed back over now. In these replays for a while, you guys will just see that I have regular cards because I hadn't changed them over to the Ginyu Force ones yet on the Pixel. 5.1 mil. Now, here's where things are going to be a little bit harder, and I think, yeah, he gets my Broly out of here, which sucks. Like, I don't match him up or nothing. He gets me right out of here. So I didn't even get a chance to transform with the one and only Broly. And then I think he quickly comes in and takes out Bojack as well. So I try to pop the green card with Bojack because Bojack gets some health. There it is. I back up, but that'll be the last mistake I make with Bojack, because now Bojack is out of here. I don't know if he thought that I was going to change into, like, Garlic Jr., like, so maybe that's why he did that. He should have definitely saved that for Garlic Jr., because Garlic Jr. is no pushover. Here's where the battle starts coming down to. I'm not going to lie, at this point, I was, like, shaking. I was thinking I was going to lose it all. Literally, and I'm not even joking, like, I literally thought that it was over for me. I was like, oh no, like, I was playing around, and I mean, I Bryson rushed his Goku Black, which was not the smart decision, and I'm gonna lose. Garlic Jr. had good card draw speed. My one thing, though, guys, is I do not know how to charge step, so I can't go in and charge. Like, sidestepping, easy. Going in and actually, you know, charging and all that, I can't do it. He obviously gets his green card off, so he gets a little bit of time to do his rampage. He's still doing more damage than Garlic Jr. is. Even though Garlic Jr. is getting a lot more health back than Zamasu is, it doesn't matter. Garlic Jr. is just having to take the whooping of a lifetime here. We both do blast. I go forward. I got lucky there. Like, I don't know, like, why he did. I think he tried to jump out of the way, and it just didn't work out that way. I let him jump, and I'm still struggling for ki here. Like, I keep losing ki every time, and I have nothing to... And then I finally hit him with the green card. I go in for the blue. 1 second left, and I hit that. And we won with 1 second left on the clock. And Garlic Jr. is a masterpiece. Okay, here we go for the next battle. We got some Ultra... oh, bro, that Goku is 14 star. Holy smokes. So we're going against Ultimate Gohan, which is obviously not our best friend. A 14-star Goku and LF Bardock. So let's see what happens here. So obviously, starting out with Garlic Jr., I thought it was the only good thing to do. But he changes right into Goku, UI Goku. I tried to go into Broly. Obviously, that ain't going to work out because of Goku's lock-in. He hits his ult on Garlic Jr., but I do not think this kills. Even before Garlic Jr. transforms, he's still got some bulk about him. So, but it almost took him out. I get out of the way and I start going in for some hits. Pretty sure, yeah, Bojack. I knew that I was going to go for him. It seemed like the only thing really, you know. And then I go into Broly. Try to go for some hits. He goes in for the one, the tag unit of Goku and Bardock, and then I just start trying to get some hits on him. You know, obviously I'm not doing the most damage, but a little bit of damage is better than none. And I'm like, yep, all right, time to transform. Not gonna make the mistake I did in the last battle to not get Broly's potential up. So now Broly's going in. He obviously didn't even have any sort of cover and all, but you know, and then. Bro, I'm transforming everybody out the get-go. I'm like, I gotta get all my guys buffed up. So then I'm going in. Purple Garlic Jr. is not doing the most damage. He's more of a defensive type, but he is still putting in the work, so that's what matters. Not sure why bro didn't want to bring in his Gohan or anybody, but actually, no, I know I didn't. Garlic Jr. is purple. What am I saying? Now here's where he's trying to do his thing. Bojack is obviously getting mollywopped here because he was a blue unit getting hit by a green. Garlic Jr. is able to sponge the hits pretty well, but then he sends in that Goku. Yep, I go into Broly, trying to get him to do something so I can get some hits. I know for a fact that I hit a strike card there, and that part will still piss me off. I hit the strike, and I didn't go in. I remember whenever that happened, I was like, what? I was like, yep, it's over. I was like, I'm going to lose. I went into Bojack, obviously, because I feel like Bojack is kind of the unit that I can sack off in this one. With him having a blue, a green, and a yellow. I know I listed 4 colors, but that's what he has with that tag. Bojack was the one that I was like, yeah, if I got to get rid of somebody, it's going to be Bojack. Because Broly and Garlic Jr., Broly puts in the damage, and Garlic Jr. has the defense. Bojack is kind of right there in the middle, but I mean, out of all 3 of them, he literally doesn't even have where you can go through blast armor. So that's why I kept Broly and Garlic Jr. Obviously, Gohan is doing big boy damage to Broly. I was able to get out of the way, and I was like, yep, I'm going in immediately. I got to get these hits off. Bad thing is yep, there goes his gauge, but I hate that about Gohan. Still hits, well, he was going to hit his ult against Broly, but I was able to get Garlic Jr. in to sponge the hits. Now, don't get me wrong, this still does a good amount of damage to Garlic Jr., but, I mean, it would have killed Broly, so I try to go in for the, oh no, I get the blue off, and that pops his endurance. I try to go in for the, actually no, I actually get the green. I was going to say I try to go in for it. And now we're just laying waste to, not really laying waste, we're just getting damage off. I go into Broly, obviously, to try to take advantage of the fact that he's type advantage, but I think, oh, well, he might have been for a sec where he like took like type neutral damage, but no, now he's done for. Broly cooked that man. I popped my ability. I seen he was going in for something. I get off my blue card, and that kills the Gohan. Then it's just down to these last 2. I'm not sure what he was doing, but I mean, like, hey, whatever it was, I mean, I popped the green, and then I'm pretty sure I go in for 1 strike, and then I go in for the blue to try to get the LF, and I'm pretty sure I got it here. I'm pretty sure that does enough. Yep, bro, it shows it did that in the game as well. When it showed it did no damage, I got afraid that I didn't get the LF. Like, when I seen that in-game as well, I was like, did I just do no damage? I was like, how does that even make any sense? And then Broly, with his laughter, as we get the LF against Kakarot. So, you know, Broly was a very happy guy. Alright, here we go. I don't even know what this team would be. It's Daima Goku. I don't know if that's a GT Super Saiyan Goku, and then Cell. Hey man, everybody's got to run a team, I guess, you know. So he goes in and he didn't even try to sidestep, so he ended up missing his hits. This dude goes into Cell so quick because he lets his Cell just explode from the get-go. Like, I'm not even joking. That doesn't kill. I thought that it did, but it got very close. He jumped over, and then, yeah, this is where he lost his Cell already. So, I mean, and then, you know, here we go. I'm gonna blow! Here he goes. Bam. Alright, he exploded, took a lot of Broly's health, and some AoE damage. But now I'm like, alright, it's time to start doing some damage. I'm bringing Bojack, because obviously that unit that he's using is a red. And, whoop, Daima Goku! Get out of the way. I wait for him to go over, and then I just start going for hits. Garlic Jr. comes in because then it's time for him to do some damage. I lost my card, so I had to transform. I was going to hit him with that blue card, but whenever the cards went away, I was like, oh, well, kind of forcing my hand here. The drop combo there happened. I didn't even try to drop combo this guy. That's the worst part. Like, I didn't try to do that. It just happened. And then, yeah, we won with this guy not really getting much hits off on us. So that was an easy battle, and he's done for. Guard Jr. gets to hit his pose. Alright, this team right here, we got Tag, Gohan, and Krillin, you know, from the Frieza saga, everybody's favorite, right? And then we got LF, Goku, and Vegeta, which I don't know why he was using them, and then LF, Goku, and Frieza, which are still pretty good. People use them, and they can be good with them. Alright, so this guy, dude, these are the battles that I posted as shorts on my channel. That's hilarious. Yeah, these 2 battles here are, they're battles that I won quickly. Mini Garlic Jr. doesn't have blast armor. Alright, and then Garlic Jr. starts getting the hits off. He switches in to try to do something. I don't know if those guys have cover null or not. They might. And I'm like, I gotta switch in because I can't do anything else. And now Broly gets to start doing some damage, you know? Hit the green card here. Nope, missed it. He does tap attacks, and I just go in for hits again. Pretty sure I transform here without proccing the unique gauge. No, okay, I got it. Maybe this is whenever I finally realized what the unique gauge was. I'm not even gonna lie, guys. The whole reason I would transform so early with Broly and his gauge wouldn't be procced is because I never knew about that stuff. I've been learning more about Legends. You know, I've been doing pretty good with uploading the videos, as you guys have seen, and fighting. But like I always kind of screw myself over because I never knew what the gauges and all that really did. So now I transformed since because his first gauge was procced, I'm like, okay, now we can start building the second one and maybe LF in this guy. Did we get it? Yeah, he got LF. So we transformed immediately and then LF'd him. He wasn't ready for it. 2 short battles, like I said, that's why I posted those 2 as shorts, because they were just very short, quick battles. Alright, Broly for 2 times getting the LF. Now, on to the very next battle. Alright, another quick battle. This one right here I remember because I was like, oh, he's using Nova and Ice Shenron. This will be interesting, and then everybody's favorite, Gogeta. Now, obviously, I'm not gonna lie, guys. While recording this, Majin Vegeta is out. Yeah, Gogeta is cooked. Like he gets, Jesus Christ, he is bodied so quick by Majin Vegeta that. But this was before Majin Vegeta was out, so. But yeah, so this guy was doing pretty good with those 2 old units. But obviously, I still had type advantage and a movie team that was Zenkai buff. Well, not, I mean, feature boosted. Poor Nova Shenron, bro. After he did, I forgot that they even had a green card like that, but luckily I did wait, because. And then Ice Shenron, trying to do some damage, but not able to put up very good numbers. But then Gogeta, you know, it doesn't matter how good your 2 units were when this battle came out. Gogeta was the man to have. So I'm trying to get him to jump over so I can get rid of his vanish, but he wasn't falling for it. Bojack did some pretty good damage there. Ah, man, see, that's what I'm talking about. I transformed right before the gauge was fully procced. Doesn't matter, I hit that green card on him, and then I hit him with a strike. He tries to change out. This is actually the only reason why he didn't get the backflip off, because since he did that, it allowed me to just destroy him. And now Ice Shenron. Trying to do some damage. He goes for that against Broly. I actually tried to tap attack because I thought he was going to do something else. And now, I'm pretty sure, yeah, he got rid of Broly. Ice Shenron with a kill. And he did 4.7 million, which isn't too bad. Alright, Garlic Jr.'s time to shine. So, we're getting the transformation off. And then Ice Shenron is not going to be much of a threat to Garlic Jr. Obviously, I didn't know that him popping his main took away Vanish like that. And then also the sealing of the cards. He really delayed me being able to take him out there for a minute. But then Bojack was able to come in. And you know, guys, you know I love Bojack. He's one of the greats. Got to get him on that win screen. Ice Shenron was no match for the mighty Bojack. Alright, and then I believe this one is the last and final battle, which, you know, was a very fun one. Broly Gogeta and SSJ3 Goku. Do you guys like the commentary? That's what I'm asking, because, like, if you guys like it, I'll keep doing it. But obviously, if you don't like it, I don't want to keep doing it. I'll just leave the videos to be, you know, just sound by themselves. So, Broly and Garlic Jr., 2 of the very good movies unit characters that came out kind of side by side, versing. But then, obviously, I traded out to Bojack to try to do some more damage. Then this guy brought in his free-to-play character, which I'm not going to lie, that free-to-play Goku is better than free-to-play Bojack is. So I'm not going to sit there and say, who's going to win? Because it would have been obvious. I'm getting taps off on that guy because he tried to do the Kamehameha, and I'm trying to get Broly just to do Broly things. Transformed before the gauge has been procced. Man, old me, you really needed to wait for the gauge. Gauge reset, and then Broly's just going in hog wild. He tries to go into his Broly, but I'm like, no. Goku, with the damage that Broly does to him, you gotta get out of here. So we're saying 3 free-to-play Gokus down, and then everybody's favorite, Gogeta. I believe I tried to go for the blue card here in a minute. Yeah, well, the bad thing is, when I popped that blast, that wasn't able to happen. So, maybe I should have just went for the blue card, right? So then I start going in again. I'm like, if we just got to get his gauges out of the way. Mini Broly taking out Big Broly. I went for the rush because I was trying to, yeah, like that, trying to bait him out, and I actually got him. Now, did we take him out? Let's hope so. Nope, yes. So I think I try to vanish and I try to tap attack, right? Yep, get him out of here. And then Bojack to come in. Bojack's obviously not going to do that much damage to Gogeta. He just isn't. But Garlic Jr.'s here now. And we only have one more gauge to proc on this guy. So then I bring in Broly because I'm like, now that all of his gauges are procced, now I most definitely can get the LF. He didn't get what he wanted there. I hit the green card and then I just start going. I go in for that. Broly, obviously, because we procced his gauge, got another card back. And then the LF. Oh, so sweet LF on Gogeta. You'll love to see it because I'm not going to lie. If you're like me, you don't love Gogeta making the game unfun. So this guy's been another movies video where I used the movies team once again. Honestly, one of the funnest, the teams that I've had the most fun with was the movies team. I love the Raditz plus Ginyu Force, but the movies team was meta breaking for me. Of course, if you guys did enjoy, and I will see you all in the next one.